Inputting results for each event at the meet is done in the Run menu. So go to Run from the main menu of HITECH Meet Manager and go to the particular event that you want to input results for. So let's scroll down. In my case, I'm going to go to event 16 where I've got entries for 3 heats. Notice again, I've got 3 heats here. 1, 2, 3. We'll start out in heat 1. To input times, very simply, type in the time. No punctuation is needed. Notice every time I put in a time that the place automatically fills in over here to the right. HPL is the heat placement. PL is the overall placement out of all the heats. Notice the points don't get assigned. Notice if I put in a tie, it actually lists that event as a tie. If I try to put in a time that is way too fast, like 9-0 for 9/10 of a second, the computer's going to tell me, wait a minute, you're way out of range. You sure you want to take this time? Okay. Another thing will be is if you have a swimmer that does not show up for the race, you have to have some sort of information in there. So if you have a no-show, put in NS for no-show or no swim. Notice I'm still not done. I've got another heat to input, so I'll go to heat 2. If you go click on the numbers up here, it allows you to transition between events. Between heats. And again, we're going to move on to the next heat, input some more times. Notice when I've got the final result in for the final heat, the status of the event has gone to done. That means that I've gotten all the results in for every single swimmer. Say, for example, though, we had a disqualification in the event in heat 3 in lane 6. I'm going to check the DQ box, and then the official hopefully will write the reason for the disqualification on the sheet. We click on DQ code on that box, and it brings me a pull-down menu to select the reason the swimmer was disqualified. Select the DQ code that you want, and we can move on. Once all the results are in, we input all the times, disqualifications, no-shows, and so forth. Once all that's done, we click on Score Event, and HITECH works its magic and comes up with a score report that looks like this. Notice a couple of interesting items in here. Our first place swimmer did not receive points. The reason for that is Madison Short was actually in an exhibition heat, therefore cannot score points. Notice the points, 5, 2, and 2. Well, the reason for that is we've got a tie for the place, 2 and 2. Okay? So HITECH automatically combines and distributes the points accordingly. Notice down here the disqualification, DQ, and there's the reason for the DQ, the false start. NS for the no-show, that person's listed there, and then at the bottom of that we've got the scores. That's inputting results.